Well, if you're going to be a business owner, you have to be made of some pretty tough stuff. And our next guest is one of those guys. We have Chef Sean Guy from Water for Chocolate to tell us a little bit about how his business is weathering the storm of COVID-19. Thank you so much for being with us.
Hi, Elsa. Thanks for having me.
So we've had you on our show beforehand. We know that you own and operate and are the executive chief chef of Water for Chocolate, one of the community's favorites. Talk about what is going on right now with the restaurant and how you're handling this pandemic.
Yeah, so like everyone else, this pretty much caught us off guard. And it was important to us that we pivoted and found a void that we could fill, to not only help the community, but also to stay relevant.
And I want to touch on that, but even before we get there, I've known you for a long time, Chef, and it's been some ups and downs, but you always come out on top. So walk us through some of the challenges that you face as a small business owner with your restaurant.
Oh, absolutely. So when we opened in 2006, and everyone knows that was right before the recession. And then coming out of that, we suffered a fire approximately 5 years ago. And then now there's COVID-19. And throughout each thing, there's always been this incredible community support that really helped us get over the hump. And that's what we're relying on now. We're relying on those folks to actually see us through.
I remember when the fire happened and how the community rallied. Even before you were ready to be opened again, they were lining up. And
it was insane. Yes, it was insane. Just the level of support they gave us with the GoFundMe and the various fundraising events that they'd allow my team and I to come in and hold. And it was just such incredible support. It's like, yeah, we're going back to that same support base, for this pandemic.
And I remember you saying, you are a Brooklyn boy and you were thinking about going home, but that moment made you a Baltimore boy. You stayed.
Yes. Yes.
I remember that.
Mom gave me a lot of stuff for that, but yes, I did say that.
You did say that, and you're still
Absolutely.
here.
And I'm still here. Yeah.
In the midst of this pandemic, one of the things that you said is that you pivoted your business. So you were still doing the curbside, you're still doing the pickup orders, but you added something else to serve the community because you saw a need, correct?
Yeah. So, because the farmers market is no longer there, we saw a void that we could probably fill. So we started to bring in fresh produce. Same menu items that we use on the menu. So we're bringing in romaine, cage-free eggs. We're cutting ribeyes, cutting salmon. Some tuna just came in, so we'll add tuna to the list. And this is stuff that the folks in the neighborhood can just order online at waterforchocolate.com, come right down and pick up same day along with our carry out. And it gives them easy access, and it allows us to carry the fresh products that we want because we know it's going to move continuously.
Exactly. And you're helping that food supply chain as well, so that
absolutely
suppliers are still being able to get their products off, and we are able to get that fresh produce and that fresh food and meat. And you also are offering a discount, I heard. We like discounts.
Yes. So in the interest of limiting the touches, anyone that orders from waterforchocolate.com will get 15% off their order automatically. It's built into the shopping cart. Just click on the picture, order your item, and come down and pick it up.
And there you go. You can go right to the website, do that with them directly. That is waterforchocolate.com. And we want to remind everyone that Water for Chocolate isn't the only restaurant that is open for business. You can go to wmar2news.com/open and check out We're Open Baltimore and see what other local businesses you can support. Chef Sean Guy, thank you so much for taking a moment. I know you're still very busy, so thank you for taking a moment to do this interview. And we'll be right back with more Midday Maryland right after this.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.